Welcome back to another episode of Trash Talk. I'm here with Jimmy the Brute Crute. Jimmy, that's a great nickname. I feel like it doesn't get used enough. Were there any sponsorship opportunities back in the day with Brute, you know, the deodorant?
Nah,
nothing ever came up?
Never got any sponsorship. I'd never come through.
Bring the mic up a little bit. Yeah, what did you think? No sponsorship opportunities with Brute?
No, not from Brute, no.
No? Because sometimes you would need it in the gym.
You do? Well, yeah, fuck.
Is Brute around still?
I haven't seen it in a while. I haven't seen it at the shops.
I reckon get the manager onto him just to say like, any potential for a good partnership.
Cologne.
Yeah, no, Jimmy, look, it's crazy that you're 29 years old, but you're almost a veteran in the UFC. You had a period of time there where you took some time off. You retired. What's been the journey like coming out of retirement and putting yourself back on the map in the UFC?
It's something that is sort of hard to explain or sort of hard to even think about because I just take every day as it comes. Mm-hmm. But if I do like look back and reflect, it's been wild. But it's like, feels like a bit of a blur because it's just like you take every day as it comes, then you look back and go, wow, that actually happened.
Yeah.
But I remember when I walked away, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I've given everything I've got. I don't think I have any more to give. I'm defeated. And then I took a step away. I come to Christ, and you got more to give. You always have more to give. The well can be filled. And then I just come back and had to accept where I was at the time. I couldn't expect to be where I was. Mm-hmm. And I come back and I accepted that period of time exactly where I was, and I learned to love it again. You
fell back in love with the sport, and then I recall you saying you were like, I'm just kind of too good to walk away from it. That's how you felt. You're like, I've still got a lot more to give. What was the mindset change? And I mean, how long did it take you to go, okay, get me back on a card, I'm ready to go again?
We're in about 6 months. After about 6 months, I was like, I was just hitting my rhythm. I was pulling off mad stuff in training. And I was just like, I was training because I wanted to, not because I had to. Mm-hmm. And I was pretty much training like I was in camp when I was out of camp, and I just thought, nah, it's not done. Like I've still got so much more to give.
Still young, you're coming into your prime.
Yeah, prime time coming.
Yeah, which is crazy. Now you're just coming off a win at UFC 318. How fulfilling was getting that win, getting back in the win column? Because you came back in Sydney, you got the draw. You know, everyone. I personally thought you won that fight, but I'm saying you get the draw. You finally get back in the win column, back in the UFC. What was it feeling like?
There's a lot of feel. I am very feel.
You're very feel. You're very feel. So there's a lot of emotions.
There's a lot of feeling, but relief. I didn't realise how much pressure was on my shoulders, self-imposed. But you know, my life's good either way. Whatever happens in there, if God decided to take it away from me, my life would still be great. Mm-hmm. But there was a lot of pressure that I didn't actually know I had on my shoulders. And then as soon as I walked out of the cage, it just went, nice bit of relief. Nice bit of relief, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you spoke to Daniel Cormier straight after the fight, and you said, and you thank God, you did. I don't know if you've seen this massive trend. A lot of UFC fighters now are saying, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Do you feel like that's becoming a big thing in the UFC? A lot of fighters are turning to God, and you know it's actually becoming more fulfilling for them. Yeah. Win or lose?
I think a lot of fighters are lost. Not all of them, but a lot of fighters are lost, and a lot of them fight because they're lost.
Yeah.
We're not. I don't mean this in a boastful way, but we're not regular people. Mm-hmm. Fighters, we're like outcasts. Like we choose to fight because there's something wrong with us.
Bit of a screw loose.
Yeah. So I think it fits perfectly because a lot of fighters are lost, and it gives us purpose. Because you can't fight for yourself for too long. You can fight for yourself for a little bit, but then eventually that cup dries out, that well dries out. And if you've got nothing to fill it, then you're just running on empty.
Do you think it's because it's such a cutthroat game, it's win or lose, it's win or loss, and that can really determine your mental, that a lot of people are turning to God and say there's a lot more outside of life than just fighting?
Yeah. I'm a perfect example. I just put my whole identity into fighting. I didn't actually know who I was outside of it. And then when it all gets taken away from you and you're just left to what you actually are and you don't know what you are, It's a lonely spot, and it's a very dark spot. So coming out of that, having hope, it's a pretty powerful thing.
I can see the mindset change, mate. It's like you got a new lease on life, and you're pulling out some of your best performances. I mean, a round one submission, pretty good feeling. Oh, let's talk about that. Aussies are on fire right now. You got Jake Matthews, just round one submission. Your round one submission. JDM's a champion. Volk recaptured the champion. Good time to be an Aussie in the UFC.
Dude, I said this 8 years. Well, how long ago was my Contender Series fight? 6 years ago. And I said there's a wave of Aussies coming, and I meant it. There's so many more unsigned talent that are just biting at the bit to get signed. And the Australian takeover is real, and I've been saying that for a very long time. It's
pretty crazy. 2 world champs right now. A lot of guys coming through. You got Kit Campbell, George Mangos on the Dana White Contender Series. It's like, I don't know, don't count out the Aussies ever, really. I mean, Jimmy Crute is back in the win column. Now, I want to ask you, you called out Dustin Jacoby straight after the fight. Why did that name come up? And you said that's probably, you see yourself as a world title contender. Is that your path back to a world title?
Yeah, I called out Dustin Jacoby because it was just the name that got put into my mind last second. But he's injured at the moment. He wanted to wait till November. I want to fight in Perth, so that fight won't come to fruition this time. In the future, you never know. I have a fight for Perth. I can't say who it is at the moment. Okay. I'm waiting for the UFC to announce it.
But Jimmy's on Perth.
But I'm on Perth. I'm coming to Perth.
I think you're probably co-main on that card, if I'm being honest with you.
Maybe.
Judging by his facial reaction, Jimmy Crute's going to be the co-main.
I don't know.
No, I think, look, Carlos Ulberg's just been announced as the main event. You wanted to be on that card because it's a home crowd advantage. You want to be active. What's your path to being a world champion now in the light heavyweight division?
I just got to walk the path that's put in front of me, man. I don't know how it's going to be done. I just know that I'm going to keep walking on the path and it's going to be done. I can feel it in my bones, and I don't expect it to be an easy route. I don't want it to be an easy route. And I don't expect it to happen overnight, but I know if I put my mind to it and I just keep walking and keep enduring and keep going forward, it's going to happen.
I mean, you've already fought guys like Jamal Hill, you know what I mean, Anthony Smith, top-ranked guys. You've got experience in the octagon. You've got this new lease on life now. Is there anyone in the rankings down the line that you want to face to kind of prove yourself? Do you look at the light heavyweight division and go, I'd like to face him and I'd like to get myself... You're currently ranked 20. You want to see yourself getting in those higher rankings. Do you see anyone you want to fight in the light heavyweight division?
Not really, man. Like, whoever is put in front of me, I will say yes and I will go fight them. I'm not picking and choosing. There are some names, like Jamal's a perfect one because
right now he's coming off a few losses.
Yeah, and like he beat me, he knocked me out in 30 seconds or something. So that would be a nice one, and that's not a personal thing. That's just like
it's your get back.
Maybe it is a personal thing but it's not a personal thing against him. Like I'll just fight whoever they put in front of me, though. Like, I'm not picking and choosing. Yeah. I say yes. They say, do you want to fight him? And I say yes. Let's go.
What's your thoughts on the state of the light heavyweight division right now? I mean, you know, Alex Pereira seemed to be carrying it for a while. He was the UFC's reliable guy to jump in on a card, gain the title. Now it's Ankalaev. How do you see that fight, that rematch taking place? How do you see that going?
If I'm being honest, I see Ankalaev winning.
You got Big Ank.
Yeah, I got Big Ank.
Yeah.
I think he's going to do it worse this time around. But I just see the division as wide open, and I've said that for a couple of years. Light heavyweight division is just begging for guys to come through, begging for guys to step up. So just keep on the winning streak, and you know it's wide open. It won't take long.
It is. I mean, like you got guys like Yuri Prohaska in there that's fought for the title a couple of times. He's now making a stake for title contention again. I don't really see you being far off, especially if you get a few wins, you know, and gain some more momentum. Is that encouraging? Like, especially being around the gym, being around the Aussies in here. It is the elite here in Melbourne. Like, you got a star-studded cast here. Is that encouraging that you're not far off being in the top of the rankings?
It is encouraging, but at the same time, I don't care how long the road is.
Okay.
The way I look at it is, I'm making a track towards it, and I'm going to enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
I'm a big journey guy. I'm not a destination guy. I love the journey. So honestly, bro, I don't care. I'll just keep walking.
Now tell me, after you win, you exit the cage. You see Theo Von. You guys give each other a big hug. You shake your mullets a bit. What did you guys say to each other? Was it good seeing Theo after the win?
Dude, I love Theo's stand-up comedy, man, and I just think he's an awesome human being. And we did the mullet shake that spoke 1,000 bloody words.
Didn't it? Yeah, jeez. He obviously got around you. It was good. I think he enjoyed seeing you get the W finally.
Yeah.
Did you guys share any words? You had the mullet shake. What did you guys say to each other?
Oh, he just said good job. I just said you're the man, Theo. He actually invited me on his podcast. So
no way.
We'll get that done.
Next time you're over in the States.
Yeah, go have a chat to Big Theo.
Theo Von, ex-Jimmy Crute. I mean, that guy, when I say genuine UFC fan, you'll see him early on from the first prelim matchup. He's there in the crowd. It's pretty crazy to see. From when you first started in the UFC, has it been crazy to see how much UFC has grown? You've got celebrities watching it. It's become a mainstream sport. What are your thoughts on UFC exploding since you first started?
Dude, when I first started watching UFC, it was shunned. It was like, don't watch, like, people like thought of it like human cockfighting. That's what people used to call it, human cockfighting.
Yeah.
It was banned in pretty much every state. In Australia, I think there was like 3 states or 2 states that it wasn't banned.
Early on, it was banned in a lot of American states as well.
Yeah, even before my time in America, it was. And because I wanted to be in the UFC since I was 12, and when I said to people I want to be in the UFC, like no one knew what that was, and if they knew, they were like, oh, ugh.
Why?
Like, it's disgusting. And now, like, those same people are fans.
Yeah.
And it's awesome, man. Like, people are seeing it for how I've always seen it. I've never seen it as a violent blood sport. I've always seen it as a
mixed martial arts.
Showcase of martial arts and something far more beautiful than just getting in there and violence, you know? So I think the growth in the sport is incredible. It's like, I always knew how big it could be just because I know how much I loved it. Mm-hmm. But to see it like explode like this, it's pretty cool.
100%, it's gone mainstream. What are the main changes you've seen from when you first started in the UFC? You, Jake Matthews, you guys are like veterans now, to now. Because you had that time off, you're 29 years old. What's been the main differences of when you first started in the UFC to now?
In terms of like the show?
The show, what goes on behind the scenes, the training, how much has it changed? What have you noticed has changed?
I think a lot of the change is like just the way I perceive things. Like I don't see the world the same way as I did when I first got signed.
Of course.
When I got in there, I was sort of just like, I was distracted by all the shine, and now, it's just that business model, the way they do things, is just perfectly oiled. They do it well. They have a system that they follow, and that's why they're the best in the world at what they do, the UFC.
Do you think the promotion of the fights, how they do the fight weeks, has kind of changed a lot from since you first started?
Yeah, we get a lot more opportunity for sure. I got a lot of opportunity when I got signed, but like just the more would you say like mainstream attention is definitely there's definitely a lot more of it, which to me I'm just like, it's not really why I do it.
Yeah,
but
you're in there to
such an opportunity, you know.
100%. Now, in terms of what's next for you, you want to be on Perth. You're training at this gym here, training with guys like John and McCaleb, Jake Matthews. Is there anyone that stands out in the gym that we haven't seen yet, us Aussies haven't seen yet, that you think, hey, keep an eye out on this bloke?
There's 2 of them. Big Ricky Beecham. He's been my main training partner for 7 years now.
Light heavyweight?
Heavyweight.
Yeah.
He's going to do some big things. He's got a fight in August. He's fighting an international on Hex. He's going to get the job done. Ricky is one of the, if not the toughest bloke I know, and one of the best blokes I know. Just absolute good bloke.
So he deserves a shot.
Yeah, he deserves it. He's going to do good things. And obviously we talked about him before, but Kit Campbell.
Yeah.
And I think I think a lot of people are starting to get to know Kit Campbell now.
I mean, he made quick work of his path fight.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of noise around him, which is positive, and I'm keen to see where his career goes. But in saying that, you've also trained with the likes of Rob Whittaker throughout your career, early on, and even as recent as preparation for his last fight against RDR. What was it like preparing with Rob, a guy who's kind of been through it all in the UFC? How was the training camp and preparing with Rob?
Oh man, every time I get to go out there, it's just awesome. He is a beast. He works really hard, and but he's quite wise. Like he knows the game so well. He sees the game from his point of view. He is himself, and that's super important for people that I like to be around. He's very authentic. But man, Rob was my favourite fighter. He still is probably my favourite fighter, man. Like he was like my hero growing up in terms of mixed martial arts. So when I get to share the room with Rob, it's really cool.
That's awesome. I mean, initially you probably would have been starstruck.
Yeah, I was.
Now your colleagues, you know what I mean? What did you think of his fight against RDR? A lot of people thought could have gone either way. You know, he fought pretty well, and it's not the last of Rob. Do you think that fight could have gone either way?
I think it was too close to say it was a robbery.
Yeah.
No, that's being honest. When I was watching, I'm like, yeah, I think Rob's done enough, but it's too close. It's hard. It's annoying because Rob could win. Rob could win that fight hands down.
100%.
It's just up to him now. It's up to him. If Rob Whittaker wants it, he's going to get it.
Yeah. I mean, even in your post-fight, you said he can be a world champion again.
Again, absolutely. If he wants it, he can get it.
When you go over and train with him in the lead up to a camp, do you see that level that it's almost like another step that you have to go to be a world champion? What's their training regimen like, or are you already training like that? Do you try and emulate it? What do you see that is that next step to being a world title holder?
We train similar. We have different outlooks, our two teams, but we work really well together. Alex at Smeaton Grange, Rob's head coach, and Greco, they communicate quite a bit. And our teams work really well together. We do things, we have different mindsets. Everyone, I think that's really healthy. We train here, we do what we do. They train up there, they do what they do, and then when we come together, it sort of meshes really well. And there's 100 different ways to skin a cat, and there's 100 different ways to train. So I think it works really well.
Well, I know you've been saying you put a lot of pressure on yourself last fight because all you've been doing is living, eating, breathing, sleeping, fighting, right? Training. What do you do outside the octagon just to have a breather? Do you have any hobbies? Like, do you go fishing? What do you do to kind of get your mind off fighting?
I'm a big nature guy.
Yeah.
I love nature. I love just getting out and getting by a river and chilling out, going for hikes. I got me motorcycles. Love me motorcycles. Camping, all that sort of stuff.
That's nice.
Cooking. I love cooking. Yeah.
There you go. Well, mate, Aussies can't wait to see you up next. I know you signed a new deal with the UFC. Are we going to see a lot more of you? How active do you want to be in the UFC?
God willing, get one done in Perth, September, November.
You want to go
February.
another one before the end of the year?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Why not?
Staying active.
God willing.
I say what you want about Aussies in the UFC. All of them want to be active. I spoke to JDM. Get me in there straight away once the fight is done. Volk said he wanted to fight 2 more times, but obviously he's having a kid. Do you think Aussies just have this different mindset of like, mate, we want to fight? Because I don't know if you've seen, a lot of the top guys, they're fighting 1-2 times a year now. Why do you think it is Aussies just want to be in there, get in there, be active?
It's a good question, man. I actually don't know. I think we just have grit, man. We have grit, and we care about the outcome, but we want to just get in there and go. I know myself personally, man. I know this is such an opportunity, and it's not a massive window of opportunity. We might get 10 years. If we're lucky, we get 10 years of this. So just get in there and get it done while you can. Yeah, and obviously get paid. We got to get paid. Get paid.
Yeah. Now, Jimmy, I can't wait to see you back in the octagon. I think you're going to go on a great run. Catch him on the Theo Von podcast pretty soon. Hopefully, can't wait to see it, and I'm sure we'll see you in Perth. Can't wait till that's announced, and till next time, mate. Really appreciate the time.
Likewise, my brother.